Welcome and good evening, you wonderful dice of all alignments. I am Lunar D8 and I just got back. I did that one video, I think I titled it, that one line from the song Twisted Transistor by Korn. I'm so fucking exhausted. Been awake so long. It's my own damn fault because I wanted to do things. If I sleep during my normal sleep schedule, everything basically be fucking closed by the time I wake up. So, did that simply chess, a few recordings, then I went out for a really long drive, listened to radio and stuff while driving. I went to a restaurant that actually has a farm next to it. Got some fried cheese curds, ice cream sundae, a grilled Reuben sandwich, some Pepsi. It's nice. Then went and looked at the cows and the goats and the pigs and stuff. I then spent half an hour enduring the horrible agony that is being outside. I'm joking, by the way. Kind of. I mean, it's a joke in the regard that it's really nice to be able to enjoy being outside for a while. To be able to look at the clouds, the grass. Do I know that joke, like, go out and touch grass? I'm like, yes. It was so fucking painful to look at the grass and touch it. It burns. No, on a serious note, there were a few times where I had to, put my hands over my eyeballs and press my hands into my eyes just because I was actually struggling a little bit to deal with, how. And here's the thing, it hasn't been 90 fucking plus degrees Fahrenheit out there. I don't know what that is in Celsius. Let me look it up on my phone. But yeah, that was another thing. It's the warmest it's been so far this year. We've had kind of a weird time here. Though I know there's other states or other places in the world that, you're complaining about that temperature? I'm like, yes. Yes, I am. Yeah, 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. So it was 33 plus degrees Celsius. 33 Celsius. So take your pick. 33 Celsius plus or 90 degrees Fahrenheit plus. What, you guys want to know what it is in Kelvin? Fine, let's figure out what it is in Kelvin. 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Why is Kelvin not an autofill-in? What, is no one else searching Kelvin? I was trying to say Kelvin and my brain wanted to say either Celsius or Fahrenheit, but my brain refused to admit Kelvin exists. Why did we use Kelvin for anything? Centigrade. What the? I don't even remember what that is. Oh, that is Celsius. It's another word for Celsius. Is there another word for Fahrenheit? Kelvin. What are you in Kelvin? It's 305.372 plus degrees Kelvin. I don't know why that would ever matter. Anyway, after a half an hour of my head and eyes hating sunlight and the heat, I adjusted. But like I said, there were a few times I'd cover both my eyeballs with my palms and push them into my eyes until everything was completely dark. Because it was just, I work third shift. A lot of the time, especially the hours I work sometimes, I'll go to work, the sun will still be up in the sky. It'll be on its way to eventually set. When I leave work, the sun has already risen. So technically I see the sun. But, I go home and stay inside. So, the world's laziest vampire that doesn't even like blood. But but I'll definitely drink some ice cold Pepsi. That being said, I do have some ice cold 7 Up right here. So that's awesome. Not opened it yet. But yeah. After adjusting all that stuff, I decided to walk around a bit and enjoy the outdoors for a while. They had a couple putt-putt courses in that area, so I did them. I don't know if I looked weird being an individual person putt-putt by himself. Also, I am so terrible at putting, I guess. Granted, I've done putt-putt stuff before, but honestly, the only times I've done putt-putt things is when I was taking a girl out on a date. In fact, I think every girlfriend I ever had, I at least took to putt-putt at least once or more times. Some of them were more into it. I think today was the first time I ever actually did any putt-putt by myself, and so it's the first time I did any putt-putt in like 5, 6 years or some bullshit. I don't know. It felt so awkward, like the way I was trying to do the putting stuff. I'm pretty sure I would have made Tiger Woods cry. He would have been like, no. And I'm pretty sure by the time I got done with it, I was probably like several hundred strokes over fucking par. Though I'll admit something. If I had, if I had somebody there, I'd probably be trying to act a little bit more macho and not show that my knees and back were hurting like shit from work. Because at that point, I'd already been awake for too long. My knees and back, I hate them at all times anyway. Probably should sleep more. Probably should, I don't know, find some way to heal faster from exercise and work. Since my body doesn't seem to want to build muscle. I'll figure that out at some point, and then I'll basically one day I'll be like Baki the Grappler levels of muscle and shit. In the meantime, definitely not. Now, I'll say this, for as much as I feel like I'm a fat ass with my fucking gut, and I feel like I have boobs, when I look around at other people, which I'm not trying to be judgmental, but I mean, I don't really think less of other people for it, but I look at other people and I'm like, I look at myself like I'm worthless in terms of being overweight. And then I look at a bunch of other people and I'm like, on average, I'm skinnier than most of the people I see. But then again, I seem to have very high unrealistic standards on myself. That's never going to change. I mean, hell, the video I made before I come here, the thing like I said, it's got the lyric from the Korn song "Twisted Transistor," where I re-recorded it out of because I re-recorded it out of a clip of I did a 4-hour thing like a week or two ago, I think a couple weeks ago, and I made a made-up word for a combined Tai Chi and Hadoken, and it was like 4 hours plus. I had a picture of Professor Stein for that one, but the one I used earlier where I recorded a clip out of it, where I was trying to record it off my phone and my TV at the same time. I used a picture of a close-up of some eyes that I felt were fitting. But I wound up stopping the recording earlier than I should have because there was a joke at the very tail end of that at 1 hour, 12 minutes, and 12 seconds in that 4-hour clip where I started making a bunch of really stupid jokes about where I compared Semi-Perfect Cell from Dragon Ball Z to Chester Cheeto. I also talked about, Meat Canyon. So then I proceeded to yell and cuss at myself and call myself worthless and a bunch of bullshit because I was like, that's the only funny joke you made in that 4-hour fucking video. And then I got on my case like, well, that wasn't really funny either. I mean, come on. It's a joke where I compare Semi-Perfect Cell from DBZ to Chester Cheeto and make cat sounds like I'm a Neko. I don't know. I was like, I should have included that. It's like, I'm dumb. Why am I a failure in everything? But at least now I'm saying comically. But earlier, like, I was, like, being all hard on myself about shit. I don't know. I'm a dick to me. I don't know. I'd say I should be nicer to myself, but yeah, that's unlikely to happen. Also, even though I have, right, I'm getting that. I'll explain that in a moment about the controller, which that's weird, but at least that's not the controller I use for the laptop, but still, that's weird. I have to buy a new controller for my PS4. Since my triangle and square button don't seem to be working anymore. Don't know why. But, like I said, I have the song The Steeple by Hailstorm pulled up on my TV right now. It's got lyrics and stuff to it. So at least by typing in The Steeple with no spaces, it still figures out what I want. So, yay. But I can't delete or space. If I fuck up spelling, I just have to push circle, go back to the search bar, and just start from the beginning again. But anyway, like I said, I did a couple putt-putt courses, and like I said, first time actually doing a putt-putt course by myself, though I'll be honest, it might sound a little odd, but there were some girlfriends that when I did the putt-putt stuff, or especially the glow-in-the-dark putt-putt stuff that's indoors at some places, called like Golf and Glow or something like that. I don't know, some bullshit like that. Is it normal that most people would like smack their girlfriend's ass really hard and make out with them at every single hole? Or is that just me? Anyway, I feel like if I had another person there with me, I would have been trying to be more macho and not acknowledge that my knees and back are in terrible pain at that point already, which makes what I did later in the day sound more incredibly dumb. But I'm just saying this. During the time with the putt-putt, since I didn't really have to worry about anybody, like there were other people doing putt-putt, but they were far enough away that it really wasn't a concern, and I really didn't care if they were possibly seeing it. So none of them really seemed to even take notice that I even existed. But that's fine. I actually prefer it that way. I'll say this. When I was going from hole to hole, I was using the damn putter like a fucking walking stick. I was supporting my fucking body weight on it, using it like a fucking cane to take some pressure off my knees. I'm 35. I shouldn't feel like this yet. I understand I do a job that's very hard on my joints. At the same time, I should be able to recover fast enough for it not to be an issue. But apparently that's not the case. Anyway, so after doing a couple putt-putt courses, I noticed that there's a driving range. And here's the thing. As far as I'm aware until today, I don't think I ever actually did any kind of golfing aside from a putt-putt. I don't think I ever touched a club that was not a putter. And if I ever have, I don't remember it. All I know is if I ever have used any kind of golf club aside from putter for the intended, actual swinging purpose, because heck, there were signs by the putt-putt place saying, do not swing the fucking golf club because, it's a putter. You're not trying to fucking wing it. That being said, I don't remember if I've ever used those other clubs. Like there was two clubs I had. There was like a 4-iron and a driver. I used the 4-iron. I got a big ass fucking bucket of golf balls, and I did like 4 balls with the 4-iron. But I noticed a lot of other people were using the driver instead, the bigger one. That's like more of like a moon shape. I don't know. Well, I mean, it's not a crescent moon, but you guys know better than what you guys know what a driver is better than me, probably. Anyway, I'm too fucking competitive for my own fucking good. You have people there with actual, bring their own fucking golf clubs from home, wearing professional fucking golfing gloves and shit. And then you have me with a giant fucking bucket of golf balls. And as far as I know, I've never used a fucking driver before. I used the fucking 4-iron for the first 4 balls. And I maybe hit the ball like 10 fucking feet. And that's after like 3 misses each fucking ball. Then I look at what the other people do and I try to copy them. After about 10 balls, I realize that perhaps there's a reason why they're wearing very thin t-shirts that are light colored and fucking shorts. Whereas I am wearing a heavy black shirt and very thick blue jeans. Anyway, also, I'm a fucking competitive person. I'm not athletic, but I'm competitive. Why? Why am I competitive over something I have no natural talent with, let alone any practice with? I look at them, how they're doing it, and I basically try to copy them move for move. And it's a big ass fucking bucket I have. And I'll say this. I probably only had to swing a second time for half of the balls here and there, maybe a third of them, 2/3. I don't know. I wasn't keeping track. All I know is that at one point I had to, like, when I was like 1/3 of the way through that bucket, I had to switch what tee I was using because I had kept hitting the ground so fucking much that I broke the fucking ground where the tee would go. So I used a different one. That being said, at least compared to the people that were there with the actual professional shit, even though they weren't professionals, they were just probably people that had done it, like every weekend for them. And it's me, it's my fucking first time. And I'm like, I am trying to hit this shit as hard as fucking possible. I am swinging my arms up to where the fucking club comes up over my head, and I am full fucking force in this shit, even though my knees and back were already fucking hurting earlier. Heck, at one point when I was doing the putt-putt thing, I sneezed. And I felt like both of my shoulders, like I felt like I pulled muscles in both of my shoulders from fucking sneezing. And that was in the middle of the fucking first putt-putt course. I did more than one. There's 2 of them. Anyway, I swang at every fucking ball as if it was a fucking baseball bat. Granted, the angle was different, but I was swinging it with so much force. I was treating that fucking golf club driver like it was a goddamn baseball bat. And like I was trying to get a damn home run. I was trying to fucking Happy Gilmore that shit. I was trying to channel the power of Adam Sandler. And you know what? Some of them I managed to make some pretty fucking good decents. Some of them I missed completely and I fucking turned in a fucking circle. And I'll tell you this. That hurts. When I was, like I said, when I was a third through, I had to switch tees. When I was halfway through the fucking bucket, I had to go sit down on a bench for 20 minutes and pretend I wasn't dying because I was so fucking out of breath. I was literally just sitting on a bench, back hunched over, hands around the fucking club, and using the club to keep myself from falling onto the fucking, sidewalk in front of me. After like 20 minutes, got back up, and I went through the rest of them. I continued to try to hit every single one full fucking strength. Like I am putting enough power into this. Like I am fucking playing. I'll probably play Shadow War after this. Like I'm trying to kill a fucking orc captain in Shadow War. Like I'm fucking Italian. And I'll tell you this. I finally fucking understand when Robin Williams did that comedy segment about golf. Oh my God. It really does feel like it. I mean, your chest hurts, your arms hurt, you're dizzy. And I thought my back and knees hurt before that. Oh my fuck. So eventually I got through it. Like I said, I'm too competitive for my own good because I was still trying I'm trying to outperform the people that have their own fucking. I don't know what you fucking call it. I don't think you call it a caddy. What do you call the big bag that everyone puts their clubs into? Like, it looked like they had 30 fucking clubs. I just had the 2 fucking clubs I took from that desk that they gave me. And I asked them which one am I supposed to use. They're like, just try them out. See what feels better. I'm like, okay. Like I said, I did 4 balls of that 4-iron, and I saw other people use the driver, so I'll use that. And also, there was like, oh, there's right hand, left hand. Well, I'm right-handed, so I'll go with the right hand. But, like, I was swinging it as if I'm trying to kill someone. It's as if I'm playing baseball. I am swinging that fucking golf club. Granted, it's a lower angle, but I am swinging it as if I am trying to hit a ball out of the fucking park. And with every ball I hit, I was, granted, some of them popped straight fucking up. And some of them just, like, skidded along the grass with a lot of power, but they didn't go up at all. They just, like, it's like I'm trying to mow the fucking lawn. And even though it was hurting like shit after the 10th fucking ball, and even though after the halfway through, like a third of the way through, I broke the fucking ground and the tee and everything, had to go to a different spot because the ground was unusable anymore. I'm sorry I fucked the ground. I was trying to fuck the ball into space. Like, I was literally trying to hit that ball. Like, every one I hit, I was looking up there and I was, like, trying to see where it was going. And then when it didn't go very far or it skid on the grass, I'm like, fuck, I feel disappointed. Granted, I shouldn't expect any better because, you know, I'm not athletic, I don't have the skill, and nor do I have the practice. I'm just a dude who was like, hey, why not? Let's try it out. Anyway. Halfway through, I had to rest for like 20 minutes. And then after that 20 minutes, got back up and used the rest of the balls. And it was just like, I'm too fucking stubborn to say I'm not going to do the rest of them. I paid for them, I'm going to fucking do them. Plus, I don't want to admit I can't do it. And it's not like I'm taking it easy on the rest of the balls either. Every ball, I'm trying to hit it harder. I am trying to make Adam Sandler sneeze. Yes, it's an anime joke. The thing where people sneeze if someone's talking about them. I was trying to put so much fucking power and anger into the fucking golf ball swing that, you know, that Adam Sandler is going to feel it in his soul. And he's going to be sneezing all day. Anyway, after I was done that, I kind of hobbled kind of slowly back to that main building that they have. I bought a very overpriced bottle of electrolyte water that was berry flavored. Sat at a table, again trying to pretend I wasn't fucking dying. And just chugged that fucking water bottle. Then hobbled my way over, bought a couple things. Bought some more electrolyte water. And I left. I bought the largest fucking bottle I could. And you know what? Before I was even a third of the way home, that water was already gone. That being said, on the way home, I heard the song The Steeple by Hailstorm. And I was like, you know what? I'll fucking do it. I'ma do it. I should have practiced it. Instead, I came home, took a shit, washed my hands, grabbed a 7-Up, came up here, set up my computer, and then had a rant. I might do more songs after this. I have no fucking clue what. Depends on what's randomly selected. But let's hop into this. By the way, I've seen Hailstorm once, and that was like a decade plus ago. You know, I think it was at like a Blitz Bash or something. It was like a Promo West Pavilion or somewhere. I'm pretty sure that venue's closed down. I don't know what that area is used for anymore. Pretty sure all the venues, like Nationwide Arena, still exist. I'm pretty sure. But like Germain Amphitheater and Al Rosa and stuff like that. I don't know if those places are still around. Anyway, we're gonna hop into this, and I'm gonna pop open this 7-Up, and I still want to try to do a proper. Like, this is not gonna be proper. One, I can't sing. My voice is epilepsy for your ears. I cannot sing. But I forget what I was talking about. All I know is this. I'm going to do some terrible karaoke of the song The Steeple. And after that, I'm going to do random bullshit. Well, my whole channel is me doing random bullshit. But I'm just going to like pick out whatever songs are suggested under this. So whatever the YouTube algorithm on my PS4 on my TV thinks, what rabbit hole is Lizzie Hale guiding me down? Okay? But like I said, I've seen the band Hailstorm in concert once. I haven't been to a concert in forever. Heck, I was saying that one video. Like I said, after this, I want to try to do a proper vocal cover of the song The Search by NF. He's a rapper. The Search is a really good song, but it's really fast. I'm not sure if I'm capable of doing it, but I want to try to at least do one fucking proper cover where I don't fuck up completely. So, wish me luck on that. I also want to try to return back to Soul Nomad at some point, because that is an awesome game that I beat for the PS2, like years and years back. I played one episode, like the introduction, back in like fucking September, which is at this point like what, 9 months ago? Let me guess. October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. Yeah, 9 months. So 9 months ago, I recorded the first part of Soul Nomad and the World Eaters. Story about Gig, the fucking death scythe god man, and then I didn't do any more. I'll probably have to rewatch that part when the time comes so I know what I'm doing. But what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to sing this song by Hailstorm. Then I'm going to sing whatever else is randomly suggested below it while drinking some ice-cold 7-Up. Then I'm going to play Shadow of War. Not going to record it. I'm just going to go around. And here's the thing. I haven't recorded it since episode 2. And I still have yet to die in the game. But I have yet to do any actual story missions. I've just been going around and just killing random orcs, hunting treasure orcs, and being very cheap on the captains. Like leading captain from flaming barrel to flaming barrel. I have not been honorable at all in those fucking fights. I have played it as cheap as possible to ensure a win. Granted, I'm playing on standard difficulty. And heck, even with as cheap as I'm being in those fights, if I was playing at least Nemesis, I would have died at least. And of course, the big problem with the Nemesis thing is every time you die, your opponents will get stronger. And that's where you start digging yourself into a fucking hole. And then there's also, as your higher difficulties, there's new encounters and events that are not only more interesting, but also make the game excruciatingly harder. Like I said, after I play the game all the way through, which I'll probably do some recording of it here and there, but I'll probably won't record everything for that game, because I feel like that would get very old very quickly, watching me just run and scream cuss words. But I'll say this, when I'm recording it, I'll cuss and call the orc captains, "You dick! You dick!" But when I'm actually just playing and I'm not recording it, no matter what's happening, I can't say no matter what because I haven't died yet, so I don't know if I would cuss for that. But if I'm not recording, I'm just sitting there completely quiet. Even if I'm being shot or thrown around or running into a wall I can't jump over. I'm just sitting there completely quiet, not making a fucking peep. But when I'm recording, it's just like an onslaught of fucking cuss words. I think it's just that, it's one thing to just be quiet, but that when you're trying to do it while talking, it's just that layer of control just sort of goes away because, you know, you might be thinking the angry thoughts like, oh no, that stupid thing, oh, they're cheating, all that, but you're not saying anything. But if you're already talking, you know, your thoughts just, boom, come out. And it's just like, shit, they're shooting me with arrows. Those bastards have javelins. Why does he have curse? Oh my god, a fucking Karagor. You know? Okay, let's hop into this. Should have actually practiced instead of going on a half-hour-long fucking rant. But hey, I heard it in the fucking car like an hour ago or some shit. I don't know. Okay, the singing started before the lyrics showed up on the screen. Give me a moment. I'm pulling up the lyrics on my phone, so I don't have to wait for them to pull up. You know, if I had to work tonight, I'd basically be having to get up to go to work at this point. I'm just going to search the fucking lyrics. There we go. That lyrics pulled up my phone. It stopped raining in my head today. I finally feel like myself again. Redemption's here at last, back where it all began, in the place where God and the devil shake hands. This is my kingdom. This is my cathedral. This is my castle. And these are my people. This is my armor. This is my anchor. It's been a long road out of hell up to the steeple. This is my church, and these are my people. A choir singing in my heart today. Oh, like 1,000 angels breaking the silent parade. To the ones I call my own, I'm back where I belong, in the place where God and the devil call home. This is my kingdom, this is my cathedral, this is my castle, and these are my people. This is my armor, this is my anchor. It's been a long road out of hell, up to the steeple. This is my church, and these are my people. I also have a bottle of water here. I'm going to drink a little bit of that. Yes, I refilled the electrolyte water bottle with water out of my fucking jug in my fridge. Still chugging. I can't sing and drink at the same time! I'm not a ventriloquist! It's my kingdom. This is my cathedral. This is my castle. These are my people. And this is my armor. This is my anchor. It's been a long road out of hell, up to the steeple. This is our church. You are my people. You are our church. This is our steeple. This is our church. You are my people. This is our church. This is my steeple. this is my steeple. It's my church. This is my steeple. Okay, pause that. Okay. Fucking hell, man. Let me take another drink of this water. Pop open this 7-Up can. I don't understand why people like to drink beer and stuff. Like, I understand the idea of wanting a cold drink to pop open. But here's the thing. If I plan to be awake for a long time, Pepsi, or Mountain Dew, or Red Bull. But if I'm like, I'm going to go to bed soon, or at some point, or I just want to fucking chill, 7-Up, because it has no caffeine. So I remember one point they sold 7-Up that had caffeine in it. No. It's not what 7-Up's supposed to be. 7-Up is a nice drink, for if you don't have to do things, but you just want to enjoy something delicious and cold and carbonated. Like, it would be horrible if it was flat. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Okay, Hailstorm Back from the Dead, Like It Heavy. There's a lot of Hailstorm, and I really don't know the rest of these songs. Like I said, I've heard a few songs. I think I heard the song I Miss the Misery, and I think there was one where she's like, I really feel terrible for this, but the only lyrics I remember is like, I think it's Love Bites or something. But the only lyric, yeah, there it says. It says Love Bites and so do I. But literally the only part of that I remember is the part that compares the lyrics to a blowjob. Because, and I'll be honest, as the face of Lizzie on these thumbnails, with her mouth open, singing, definitely not thinking anything about the attractive woman who is very pretty. Just going to ignore the inappropriate things that I'm thinking, and we're going to move on and find a song that I know something. Just seeing lots more pictures of Lizzie trying not to be a perv, trying not to think lewd thoughts about the sexy woman. That's getting hard. Well, no, that's that's a pun. I didn't even mean to do that. Well, that's also a pun. Wow. How lame am I? I'm making puns. Anyway, but yeah, this is a band called Pretty Reckless. I don't remember anything about that. All I know is that there is it's called Song My Medicine, and the picture here is again, trying really hard to not say anything inappropriate, and apparently I'm going to have to try very, the fucking thesaurus, try very, what's a word that I can use in place of hard? Fuck. I need to try to not make puns. Why am I just making puns? Half these bands I don't even know. Has to at least be a fucking song I've heard before, man. Cut the Cord by Shinedown. I don't remember. I can't remember how that goes. How's that go? Does this have lyrics? It does have lyrics. Yeah, I can't remember that enough to just hop into it. I will say this, like I said, I saw Hellstorm once in concert. They're really awesome. Though I remember them having like a giant drum at one point, but I think that was like when they very first started. I don't remember. There was also like a band called Deer and Gray. It was a Japanese band. They had a giant banner of a nuclear warhead of a mushroom cloud superimposed over the Japanese flag. They were a Japanese death metal band. I'm pretty sure they're real. I'm pretty sure my memory is not lying to me there. There's just a bunch of stuff about Linkin Park, stuff about Walking Phoenix, Tracy's Grace. Nothing else matters but Metallica? No. 3 Days Grace, So Called Life, Limp Bizkit, some Skillets, some Hollywood Undead, some Mice and Men, Living on a Prayer for Bon Jovi. I don't even remember how that song goes. I cannot even attempt it. Oh, I pressed the circle button. Oh, now let's just scroll down to here. Live Disturbed, Korn, Soundgarden, Cradle of Filth, 9 Inch Nails. I want to at least try to sing one more thing. I can't find anything else. We're just gonna click on this Disturbed song, but then once we get past this unskippable ad, I'll just pause it and go down into what's suggested from there. Well, from the homepage, I ran out of suggestions, at least compared to this. Pause. I don't know. I can't sing the Doom soundtrack. That's not even words. Okay, Disturbed. Are you ready? I'm not even sure if I remember how the words of this go. Why must I insist on doing random bullshit? Are you ready? Get up, get up! 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 Well, are you ready now? Revolution along your power has been taken away, Don't the heart feel heavy now? Revolution, the mental shackles, throw them away, and let them out of your mind. May the vision leave you blind. Okay, I'm definitely doing a really terrible job of that. Okay, other suggested songs below this is Who Taught You How to Hate, A Reason to Fight, No More, The Vengeful One, Stronger on Your Own, The Animal, Inside the Fire, I'm Alive. Now we got like a Venge symbol, I'm the King, Disturbed by Confusion, Disturbed Sound of Silence, Down with Sickness, Stricken, Dehumanized, Analytic Comes, To Fly, Five Finger Death Punch, Disturbed, 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 Disturbed. Disturbed. Oh, the Disturbed. You know what, heck, I know at one point I did a bunch of Death Clock songs, but there were a couple songs I avoided, like Briefcase Full of Guts, because the way they sing there's a lot of staccato in how they say things, and I'm like, there's no way I can do that. It's just, I don't know. It's, I don't know. I'm still looking forward to doing that, trying to do a proper vocal cover of the rap song "The Search," which is a really good song, very well written. I won't be able to sing very well, but at least. But honestly, right now I should probably pass out. But instead, I'm gonna probably play some Shadow of War, drink some 7 Up, and then get some sleep. Probably use the toilet again. I feel like I'm gonna have to poop again. Anyway. Anyway, we're just gonna call that exit out of this. I'm just turning this on. But yeah, like I said, my PS4 controller. It seems that my square and triangle button no longer work. I don't know why. Then again, this is the same PS4 controller I've had since I bought the damn PS4, and yet I don't know. I've used like 4 or 5 Xbox controllers with my computer. For some reason, those things wear out really fast. But then again, I probably use it a lot more than my PS4 controller anymore. Mainly just use my PS4 controller to play DVDs, Blu-rays, and YouTube. Anyway, bye guys.